Okay, I've got someone asking me to play If Moon Was Cookie, so I definitely will. I definitely will play that in a second. Raymond Wheeling asks, "What is my favorite Dutch song?" Um, uh, um, I'm blanking out, but it's Sing, Lach, Huil, and Bewonder. That one by Ramses Shaffi. It's kind of an amazing song. I listen to that quite a bit.
Isn't Too Unlimited Dutch?
Too Unlimited is Dutch. we have some pretty great bands. Too Unlimited is amazing. No limit.
Yeah.
We'll reach for the sky. Yeah, I'm sort of dating myself right now. That is how old we all are. Golden Earring's Dutch. You know Golden Earring? No. Oh, okay. Well, we'll play that for you later. What is my ringtone right now? Just the old phone on iPhone. I don't have any cool music for ringtones. Do you guys have any? Nothing?
I've got a Laura Jansen song.
Of course. I pay you to say that. That's good.
Bells, which is off of her debut.
Off my debut record.
Which is available now.
Available now in your finer retail stores.
Well, you know, Walmart.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Hey there, any collaboration? This is from Clément Grelier, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hey there, any collaborations with Sarah Bareilles and a show in Paris? Love your music. I think if Sarah Bareilles and I collaborated, the order of the universe would be affected. So I'm afraid to, because I think she's brilliant. But I would love to collaborate with her. And a show in Paris, yes, because I need an excuse to come back to Paris. My favorite restaurant in the world is in Paris, Le Réminé. It's amazing. It's really tiny, and you can eat really well there. So I'd love to come back and have a dinner there. Let's see. How was your South by Southwest? What was your favorite band there besides you, of course? I don't know if I was ever my favorite band, ever. But South by Southwest was really, really, really fun. I don't know if you've ever been, but there's 1,500 bands that go to Austin, Texas, and it's usually pretty warm in Austin, and you run around and you're surrounded by noise every day, and you see just hundreds of boys in skinny jeans walking around. My favorite thing to do is to shout, "Are you in a band?" That usually makes them annoyed. But my South by this year was really fun. I mean, we worked really, really hard to get the word out about the record, and we played 6 times, and I had my band from Holland with me. Not these guys, but other guys from Holland, and that was really fun to see America and Texas through their eyes and their experience. And we ended the week playing in the church with the Hotel Cafe Pledge Music night, and that was amazing because all of our good friends were there, and Freddie was there. It's where he got his sunburn. You played with Jane Ash and Brian Wright, who's amazing.
And Ray Don and the Backwash Band.
Ray Don and the Backwash Band, who's amazing. So yeah, check out those names. Those are friends of ours from the Hotel Cafe. Brian Wright's kind of a religious experience, don't you think?
Well,
if you're into religious experiences.
If you're into rock and roll experience.
Oh, he's just rock and roll. He's just the best. I love him.
We were afraid he was going to burst to flame in the church.
I know. Well, he started by saying it. This is I'm going to make an ungodly noise.
Yeah.
He played on an altar. It was a real church. We had to clean it up before Sunday services, which was kind of amazing. But South by is crazy. You just walk around for days listening to music. Like I said, I was really impressed with Oland. That was the band that I discovered at South by. That was new for me. They were great. Let's do one more question. Let's see. What did it feel like to re-record some songs off of the album? Oni Eek asks that question. That's a really good question. Thank you for noticing. The record that I released in the States is slightly different than the record I released in Holland, because when we released the record in Holland, it was actually 2 EPs that we put together, and those recordings weren't the same as the live show anymore. The live show has changed so much, and so when we released the record in America, we decided to re-record some stuff and update the arrangements and it was so much fun to re-record them because I love playing them live. I still have so much fun playing these songs live, but they sounded so different than they did on the album in Europe. So I'm really excited about the new versions. I feel like the whole record sounds like a complete thing now, and it was really fun to go back into the studio with the same players and invite some new ones in, and we did it in 3 days, so that was kind of amazing. Big shout out to Bill Leffler, my producer. He's amazing. Let's see, what else? Holy Cannoli says, what's up, Laura? How much? What's up with you? What's the first song you learned on the piano? Chopsticks? Honestly, I think the first song I ever tried to learn on the piano was a Beethoven song because I was a dork, and my mom used to play Beethoven vinyl all the time, and it was Pathétique, which is, really heavy. But I had little tiny baby hands, so I would just play the top notes on the piano music. And I think Für Elise, that one, it was one of the first ones I ever learned, and Chopsticks. I wasn't ever allowed to play that from my piano teacher. She wouldn't let me play that. That would make her mad. You guys, have you any good first songs? First song on the guitar?
Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
Really?
Yeah. First song.
Wow, that's pretty ambitious.
Yeah.
Freddie, drums?
First song.
Is it like a marching thing?
The first song I wanted to play was, well, I don't know, something from Senjata Mandata with Police.
Oh.
That's pretty ambitious.
Wow, that's ambitious too.
I still don't know how to do that.
Hey, what about you, Winston?
I think it was Rock and Roll, Led Zeppelin.
Rock and Roll, Led Zeppelin. So we're all pretty dorky. I mean, that's pretty ambitious for a bunch of kids. Let's see. Laura Jansen, this is from the music files. They ask, or you ask, I'm not sure if you're one or two. Any covers planned on the next record? Use Somebody Is Beautiful. Thank you so much. A lot of fun with that song. I think I'm always going to play covers for live shows because I have a lot of fun reinterpreting songs. We actually played Animal by Mike Snow for the club shows in Holland and at South by Southwest, which was it's one of my favorite dance songs. And I'm working on some covers for the club tour in Holland in a few weeks. But I'm not sure yet if I'm going to record another cover. Maybe. Got to find the right song. If you have any ideas, you should let me know what they are. Jerome Rivera asks, would you ever play a show between a casino and a bowling alley again? Oh, that was... You were there, Brandon.
I was there.
Was that Calgary?
That was in Calgary, yeah.
We played a show with Joshua Radin in Calgary, and it was a beautiful room with lots of people. But it was in a casino in between the gambling floor and the bowling alley. And that was very weird. And they were serving cheese nachos, like next to the stage. Mm-hmm. So when the lights were on, it was really weird for a bunch of singer-songwriter music to be played there. But when they turned the lights off, it was great. And I totally bowled after my set. So I had a really good... So yes. Yes, Jerome.
So now we actually only want to play shows in between bowling alleys.
Bowling alleys are the new rock clubs.
Yeah.
So yes, only bowling alleys or casinos, please.